This will find you when you need it the most, when the doubts are loud and the path ahead seems unclear. But let me remind you, you're stronger than you think, wiser than you were, and more capable than you've ever been. This is your time to rise above the doubts, to learn from the pain, and to become the person you were always meant to be. Keep going. The world hasn't seen the best of you yet. There are moments in life when you feel like the universe is against you. You're trying your best, giving it everything you've got, but the results don't show. You start questioning everything, your decisions, your dreams, even your own worth. And then, to make it worse, the people you thought were your support system, the ones you thought would cheer for you, begin to doubt you. Sometimes, it's your closest friends, your relatives, even your own parents. Sometimes, the same relatives who praise their own children never hesitate to point fingers at you. They question your choices, your worth, your potential, while they turn a blind eye to their own shortcomings. And the worst part, their doubts don't stop there. They plant seeds of insecurity in the minds of your parents, the very people who should be your strongest pillars. It's a betrayal that stings like no other, to feel like you not only have to prove the world wrong, but also your own family. And yet, here you are, still standing, still pushing forward. It's heartbreaking, isn't it? To feel like you have to fight the world and the ones you love the most. Their words cut deeper than any failure ever could. But here's what they don't see. They don't see the sleepless nights you've endured, the silent battles you fought, or the strength it took just to keep going. But let me tell you this. Their doubts don't define you. Your failures don't define you. What defines you is what you choose to do next. This year may have tested you in ways you never expected. It may have broken relationships you thought were unshakable. But what it really did was reveal the truth. The truth about who's really in your corner, the truth about your own resilience, and the truth about what you're capable of. This year may have felt like the hardest one yet. It exposed the truth about people you thought were yours. It gave you lessons you never wanted but desperately needed. And in those moments of loneliness and doubt, it taught you the most powerful lesson of all, that you are enough. You've learned to stand alone, and that is a superpower. This year didn't just challenge you, it changed you. It taught you lessons about trust, loyalty, and self-worth. It stripped away illusions and forced you to see people for who they really are. It was painful, yes, but it was necessary. Because sometimes, the hardest lessons are the ones that prepare us for the life we truly deserve. Think about it. The setbacks, the failures, the heartbreak. They weren't there to punish you. They were there to teach you, to mold you, to strengthen you. Every rejection was a redirection. Every closed door was a sign that something better was waiting. And every person who doubted you only fueled the fire inside you. You're not the same person you were a year ago. You're wiser, stronger, and more focused. This isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter where you stop waiting for permission, stop seeking approval, and start walking your own path with confidence. Let them doubt you. Let them question your dreams. Because one day, they'll look at you and realize that every ounce of struggle, every tear, and every sleepless night was worth it. Not because you proved them wrong, but because you proved yourself right. This year, you've learned that nothing, not rejection, not betrayal, not doubts, can stop you if you keep going. And most importantly, you've learned that you don't need anyone's approval to live your truth. This will find you when you need it the most. When you're on the verge of giving up, when the weight feels unbearable, and when the path ahead feels too long. But don't stop now. You've survived every bad day so far. You've risen from every fall, and you've overcome challenges you never thought you could. This is your time to rise again. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what the storm is all about. Powerful message for the new year. As we close this chapter and step into the next year, I want to remind you of the incredible strength you've shown this year. This year, we've faced challenges we never thought we'd face, doubts we didn't expect, and obstacles that tested our patience and resilience. But here we are, still standing, still moving forward. The struggles we've endured have not been in vain. They've been the forge that has shaped us into something stronger, something more capable. And even though it felt like we were pushed to the edge, it was during those moments of vulnerability that we discovered our true power. Those very struggles that made us question everything were the moments that taught us who we truly are and what we're capable of achieving. Next year, we won't be the same as we were this year. We are going to be stronger. We are going to be wiser. We are going to be bolder. The people who doubted us, whether friends, family, or strangers, will see us rise. But it won't be about proving them wrong. It will be about proving ourselves right. It will be about showing the world that no matter how many times we fall, we have the courage to rise again, stronger than before. There will be more challenges ahead. There will be times when it feels like the odds are stacked against us, when doubts creep in, when those closest to us may question our decisions. But we know better now. We know that our worth isn't defined by others' opinions. We know that no matter how many people may walk away, there are even more who will walk beside us. The people who matter are the ones who see our strength, our determination, and the fire within us. Next year, we will embrace every setback as a lesson, every failure as an opportunity to grow. We will take the lessons from this year and use them to fuel the drive that will push us to reach new heights. Because this year has already shown us that we are capable of overcoming anything. The road ahead might not always be smooth, and it might get difficult at times, but there is one thing that is certain. We will not quit. We will keep pushing, keep dreaming, and keep growing. We are not defined by the opinions of others, by our failures, or by our doubts. We are defined by our strength, our resilience, and our unwavering belief in our own potential. As we enter this new year, remember this: your journey is your own. Don't let anyone tell you what you can or can't do. Follow your heart, trust in your abilities, and never let the opinions of others drown out your inner voice. The best version of you is still to come. The best chapter of your story is ahead of you. Keep going. Keep believing. The world has not yet seen the best of you,